Hey there everybody, Redx Parasite here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Last episode, we did more Mirage Arena missions. And this time, we only have a few left. So, we should be able to finish them in this episode, in theory. So we'll be starting off with the last of the normal ones. This is Villain's Vendetta. See, a lot of fun bosses in this one. This is also the only regular mission that has a 5-star rating on it. As we were going through the previous ones, they had the star ratings on them. So they started off with 1. I think they're 3 1 stars, 3 2 stars, 3 3 stars, 4 4 stars, and 3 5 stars. But I think this one is just going to be all bosses. So fun times. And I almost one-shot this with the shotlock. If I had held it a little bit longer, I could have. Well, I wasn't able to one-shot this one, so there you go. You know, something showing a little resilience. Well, that's new. I've seen you use that. Oh, this is fun. Camera's doing real fun things here. I still... Okay, no, I did change the deck. So I think we're on 3? The Iron Imprisoners. Another one down. Getting the rhythm mixer here early. Just dish out a lot of damage. And because the Ice Colossus can't move, it just has to sit here and, you know, soak in all this lovely damage. Probably gonna get hit here, but that's okay. God dang it, so close. Am I able to get it with this? Yeah. Do to Trinity armor here, starting out. Are you going invincible? That's not very nice. what's up next? Oh boy, it's my favorite. Iron Imprisonor 4. Just gonna get that quick shot lock out of while we have the opportunity. A nice chunk of damage in. Should need like one more. Should be enough. Oh yeah. More than enough. That requirement is so high. 25 style changes or shot locks. I suppose you could just do like really weak shot locks. I think they will still count for that. But in any case, we have finished all of the regular arena missions now. But it's finally time for the super bosses. I'll be doing the arena ones first, since we're already here. And then these ones I have to do them with Ven, because I don't have them unlocked on any other file. Because they're locked behind arena levels 28 and 30 respectively. So there's really no way to get to these without doing everything and grinding. It's an experience. And one that I did not want to do more than once. Well, I guess technically I think I've done it twice. Not counting practice files for the Let's Play. So the deck load that I'm going for here, obviously I'm packing multi-vortex. You should have that by the time that you get to these. I think you get it from, it's one of the arena missions. I think it might be Villain's Vendetta that gives it to you. So you should have it by now. I definitely recommend using that coming up. And then I just have Kiragas and Thunder Surges interspersed. And the main reason for that is I want as much healing, you know, or at least I want a reasonable amount of healing. And then the Thunder Surges, it's an invincible attack. It does a lot of damage. These super bosses are where the game cranks the bullshit up to 11. At least for some of them. Like, some of them aren't quite as bad, but it is really hard to attack these bosses normally. So that's why you'll primarily see me using the Thunder Surge as my main offense for these. So we'll do Light's Lessons first. Go ahead and hop in. So this one is Eraqus' Keyblade armor. We didn't get to see it during the game, but now we get to fight it. So this track that is playing is called Master Tell Me the Truth. And, well, the camera is doing fun things right now. So this boss has a lot of defense. You can see, well, it's invincible right now, so none of my attacks doing damage, but compared to other things which I was kind of destroying before, and he's invincible again. Can you stop? Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do some normal fighting, unless I get hit. That's why, you know, having damage siphon is very, very much recommended for these. Are you now not vulnerable during this? Why are you invincible during so many of these attacks? So this boss, if I could compare it, you know, most similarly in terms of skill set, would be most similar to Lingering Will in the sense that it is a Keyblade armor. It also has the most variability in terms of what it can do. It has like the biggest move pool out of the super bosses. There we go, finally get some attacks in. It will also do like blocks and reprisals. So it can basically do everything that you can. Like, it has access to command style changes. It can also copy your moves. So I'm back up to full. So if you want to do more normal damage to this, I would definitely recommend being higher level than I currently am. I typically will try to get by just using shotlocks. Doing a lot of damage that way. But you do have to time them because this boss is invincible during a lot of attacks. Like this one. It's actually kind of annoying how many iframes this boss has. This is probably going to take a while. I have not been doing a great job of getting my damage in on the shotlocks. You stop moving around, also the camera stop being weird, that'd be great. Oh, there we go, that's doing a lot more damage. Feels like it can be kind of luck of the draw on what attacks you get and how vulnerable he is. But as long as you have enough health, and of course once more second chance leaf bracer, and you don't really need to worry too much about dying, as long as you don't get just caught with like a weird attack when your health is already low. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't done this attack sooner. So with this one, as long as you're far enough back, you can get away and get a shotlock in. So this is the attack that I usually will get shotlocks on. We're almost there. Can you stop being invincible, please? There we go. So I wouldn't really consider it that hard as long as you're well prepared, which I'm definitely probably more prepared than you need to be for this one, mostly because you really need the preparation for the other super bosses, which we'll get to. Successful blocks 100. I wonder how many people actually have the patience to do that. Like, there are much better ways to grind metals. It really doesn't feel like it's that worth it to me. Okay, so on to the second of the 2 arena super bosses. Peering into darkness. I'm going to go ahead and start this one because this one will also probably take a while. More so because this one is really hard to hit. So say hello to No Heart. This is Xehanort's Keyblade armor, which has not been seen. Now, I guess it does appear in Kingdom Hearts 2's final boss. This one's a little bit different. It's actually a 2-phase. For the first one, we have to deal with this barrier. Multi-vortex is by far the easiest way to do this. And once we get past that phase, it's going to stand up from the throne and fight us directly. So this track, before I get lost in the boss, because this is a very active boss. It's very fast. This track is called Forza della Oscurità, which means Dark Force. Let's heal. So you will have just barely enough time between attacks here to heal most of the time. Now, it's not always safe to heal in between some attack strings, so just make sure you pick your spots carefully. Although I will emphasize in this fight, you basically have 2 HP values. 1 and not 1. And I guess 0 is also an HP value, but if you hit that HP value, then obviously you're dead. That's what you don't want to happen. But as long as your HP is not at 0, you're basically fine. You can heal if you want, just to give yourself a little bit more time to react to like getting hit by an attack. So the best thing I can recommend doing is just try to be aggressive with the... if that was dangerous. Try to be aggressive with your Thunder Surges, because if you do, you can get into Rhythm Mixer. Now, regular attacks are still not recommended against this boss, just because of how fast it is, but if you can fill the gauge, then you can get the finisher off, which is fully invincible. So that can be a pretty good source of damage. Yeah, you can see how much damage I was doing there. Once more, coming in clutch there. Oh, I'm stuck, aren't I? So this boss can do some weird things to mess with your movement. It can even make you move like super far. Or it can also hinder your movement or trap you in place. So, all very fun things. The other attacks are just combinations of keyblade slashes, projectiles, whether it's like summoning keyblades, or the dark projectiles. So this is the giant bomb attack. As long as you are dodge rolling, you should be fine on that one. Like I mentioned one of the previous parts, Ven and Aqua's dodges, once they're fully leveled up, will be fully invincible as long as you maintain them. And you definitely don't want to be in the air. That is a bad place to be. So yeah, unless you're like higher leveled, this fight will take a while. have to do many, many Thunder Surges. The one other thing that he can do is he can replace some of your deck commands with Wrath of Darkness. I think I'm dead. GG's, no heart. That was basically the only way he could have killed me. Lovely. So I got stunned there, and the attack also knocked me down to 1 HP. So once more and second chance already triggered, so there's basically no chance for me to recover there. So I guess I'll fight him again, but I'll probably cut out most of it. I think it was down to like 1 or 2 bars. I'll just get to the end of the fight and show off the ending. I did get the super fast movement on this one. You can see how kind of crazy this gets. It is technically a buff for you. Of course, it does make hitting your attacks a little bit harder though. I almost died the same exact way. Fun. Yeah, don't get hit by the slam attack. Yeah, that one. That's the one that stuns you. Especially don't get hit by that one at low health. Oops. Accidentally selected on heal on that one. Hopefully this. Oh, I thought it was higher. I thought it was on like the full second bar. Apparently not. Alright, and that's no heart. It is definitely a challenging fight. It can kill you at any time. As I demonstrated the first time. That's not a bad return on medals for the time. So that one, really, you just have to learn it. You know, when it's safe to attack, when it's safe to heal. And you don't have to be perfect necessarily. Like, there were definitely times when I healed and then I got hit immediately afterwards, but you know, it's not so impossible that like you can't make any mistakes. So that's gonna do it for the Mirage Arena. We've done everything, at least that I'm going to show off here. So we've done all of the arena mode missions. You're not doing the command board. And I already showed off the Rumble Racing in a previous one. So we are all done here. So next time, I will be doing, well, I didn't really find a better place to put this. I am going to show off a strategy for level grinding. And I'm going to do that before I do the other 2 super bosses. So that will probably make up the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep's Final Mix. I've been Rex Parasite, signing out.